Hey guys, welcome back to John Rule 16. I am your host Javon, and today we're back for a brand new benchmark. Today we're testing out Red Dead Redemption for the Xbox 360. That's right, today we're testing out Xenia Emulator once again on my Intel Core i7-4790 with the AMD RX-570 4GB VRAM graphics card. We're running with 16GB of DDR3 RAM and dual channel memory, and today I'm testing out Red Dead Redemption 60 FPS with patches applied. This is basically before we were getting around 45 to 60 FPS. It was dipping below there as well. So I decided to add some patches today that get rid of grass, drop down the rendering resolution, and let's see if we can get a closer 60, more of a 60 FPS experience than even previously. This runs really damn well. You don't need to do this. You can play this at 30 FPS all day. This is simply for experimental purposes. Can we hit 60 with the patches? That's all I want to know. You see it's running at 60 right now. Very cool 60. My GPU is a bit overclocked as well, so Xenia is very GPU intensive. So I kind of needed this boost here to hopefully maintain the 60. We're going to go out though and hope that we can keep close enough. Close. I don't want to be in the 40s is basically what I'm saying. Okay, just give it a minute. Alright. And let's go. Alright, so as you can see, yeah, it's so bad at this point that my CPU is now the bottleneck. Crazy. I probably should have carried the rendering resolution to 480p, but I feel like at that point the GPU would be hitting, yeah, because most of the time the GPU is still the issue. So I'll ignore that for right now, but for the most part, it's even better than before. You can go and watch the previous video and see that it is, oh, you good bro? You good broski? You can see that the performance is much better here. But once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and stick around for more epic content. I love testing out this crap, man. Imagine when I used to test out stuff on RPCS3. I'd be getting like 10 FPS. The last time I tested Red Dead, I was getting 10 FPS. Curious to see how much higher I would get this time. I'll start doing RPCS3 shortly. I know people have been requesting it. But hey, it's running. It is running. I will leave it as that. Anyway, I'm just gonna mute myself now. The game is running fine. We're using about 5 gigs of RAM, which is probably less. We're using probably about 4. And 2.1 gigabytes of VRAM. That's not bad. I tried with the Intel HD graphics because people kept asking me. I hope you guys saw the performance of those. It's not playable. I keep telling people this. It's not, don't do it. It's not worth it. The CPU sucks on that. So really, please don't ask again. Please. It's just not playable. Anyway, I'm just gonna mute myself now, and I'll see you guys next time. This is performing way better, to be honest with you. I have to be. This is performing way better. It's more of the time is at 60. But once again, just for experimental purposes, you do not need to do this unless you have a very low-end system and you want that extra performance. Then yes, by all means, you should do this. But 60 FPS, look at this, 60 solid FPS out here. That's awesome. I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay.
Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as no straight back to you. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guy. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Yeah. talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. That's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill. Whoa there.
Slow down.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Come on.
Did it with Miss Crowder and Schoolhouse. Are you sure? I'll see you later. Bye.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
I picked out a fine horse for you. Giddy up! Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch